What up, party people? This is your girl Glitchy Mickabyte with a new video. Yes, I know it's been a while, but I'm having some technical difficulties behind the scenes. I'll get to that a little more later, but anyways, this video, instead of the usual like game and not game and watch let's play, figured that over a year since the first time I officially started doing drag, I do a bit of a one year anniversary video, just doing a bit of a retrospective and talking about the future of the channel, and just open myself up a little to you few viewers out there, or whoever's gonna be watching this and interested in my personal develop as both a YouTuber and a drag queen artist. As per usual, I don't really have much of a script. I mean, I do have a little rough outline of what I want to talk about, but otherwise, yeah, it's just a completely improv and freeform from here on out. So first, I just, again, doing a quick retrospective on how I've been doing over the past year, starting with why I started to do YouTube and drag. Well, first, drag a little later, but first, why did I decide to become a YouTuber? Well, simply put, I just want to soon be able to quit my 9 to 5 as a dishwasher. So, yeah, around the, a few good months before I officially started to do YouTube and post my first video, as I said, I was working a 9 to 5 as a dishwasher for a barbecue restaurant, and a year before that, I was in college for to study animation. So I got the degree, but things kind of just fell apart soon after graduation when the school closed down. With the school being closed, I basically just lost, all of the animation programs I once had. And I was able to find a few open source animation programs, but the main thing that was bothering me was with how much work I had to put into my actual job, limit the amount of time for what I could do with animation, and I was in the mindset of, well, if I can't dedicate the time I need in order to put out a good animation, then I'd rather not just work on it at all. So I definitely still want to do animation. I really loved it, but for now it's just kind of on the back burner of priorities at the moment. Which brings us to when I finally decided to become a YouTuber. So I just was thinking, okay, I cannot do my animations the way I want to, but what other things can I do from home that could possibly get me a second source of income? Possibly enough to quit my job and do full-time. And eventually I thought about YouTube. I was like, oh hey, right, I know some video editing. Why don't I utilize that part of my education? That part of what I learned in my degree. So then came the question of what to do. Eventually was watching Jacksepticeye and a few other like let's play YouTubers, and I just thought, I can do that. But then came the problem of like, oh hey, this is a bit of an oversaturated type of video content. What can I do to bring something new to the table? At that point, I was also watching a few videos on like how to start a YouTube channel, and the one thing that stuck out with me was just vibe with your tribe. And in addition to being this little geeky person that likes anime and comic books, video games, I was into drag queens and watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and I figured, hey, there doesn't seem to be anyone else like me on YouTube or even within the drag community for the most part, so why not do that? And truth be told, drag has been something that's been on my mind for a good while now. It's like, I can't remember exactly where I first heard about drag queens and cross-dressing as a profession, but it's definitely throughout the years has been this kind of on again, off again, what if fantasy, like, if I were to do drag, what would I look like, what would my style be, what would my persona be like? And so that idea popped into my head again, and I just decided, you know what, let's roll with it. Okay, let's first look up some YouTubes on like being a drag queen, see what tips I need, and of course, makeup tutorials. Cause like for those of you who may have seen my first video or or at least the thumbnail for my YouTube and Twitter. Yeah. I was a very busted looking queen, to say the least. The thing is why I decided to jump ship from like doing animation to doing this is because over a year after I graduated, where like nothing was going as well as I hoped things would, like I was in a bit of a state of minor depression, I guess, for lack of a better term. I mean, I wasn't really having any suicidal thoughts or anything terrible, but I was feeling not so good about myself. I had no direction for where I wanted to go in life. I had no idea for what I wanted to do, but eventually I did come across these self-help YouTube channels like Psych on the Go and Improvement Pill, giving me some guidance on like what I want in life and how to figure out what I want in life. And eventually I came to the realization that while I am someone who's artistic, I'm also like to view myself as an entertainer. I liked making people happy and like making sure they have a good time. I really like seeing the reaction and applause I get from like doing something that brings some kind of a smile or reaction to them. And also because I saw that there wasn't really a lot of gamers out there that were not only drag but like not too many LGBT gamers, or at least the big name ones like PewDiePie, Markiplier, Septiceye. Yeah, I just wanted to be someone like that. People who like are into drag, who are geeky and part of the LGBT community, or just different or completely weird. Like, it's okay to be geeky and maybe a little femme, but also be into video games, despite the fact that there really isn't much LGBT representation in most video games, or at least mainstream video games. And so that's the reason, the whole reason why I started not just the YouTube channel to like help fill in some level of purpose for myself, but also just to provide entertainment to others, and why I did it in drag, because I just find it fun. It's a passion that up until that up until like a year ago I never fully explored, and I like it. I do enjoy doing doing these videos in drag. I mean, it's a process. Like, this took maybe about 2 hours. I'm still trying to figure out how to speed up the time it takes to put this on. So now that you are like up to speed on why I started a channel, why I did drag, why I'm doing anything that I'm doing right now, I just want to do a quick, just quickly talk about what I plan for the future of this channel and my career as a drag entertainer. I do want to continue doing the more Let's Plays, so obviously more games that I've been able to produce out this year. Who knew Paper Mario was going to take was such a long game? I still need to get through Paper Mario. I am definitely going to finish that up just right now. So what's going on behind the scenes is that the laptop I was using to record the gameplay footage off the TV, it's broken. Something went wrong with the motherboard, and now the computer is just completely unusable. So I have to go find me a new computer or something to record all my gameplay, or at least the console gameplay on. In addition to that, as if things couldn't get any worse, one of the recordings I need is still on the hard drive for that computer. I still have the hard drive. The problem is I'm having a hard time finding the correct reader for it. I got something on Amazon a while ago. But apparently it's the wrong size or something like that, so I'm gonna have to find a new reader at Best Buy, take the hard drive in, and just ask them if they have something that can read solid state drives that's in my chip's particular size. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I am definitely going to finish up the Paper Mario gameplay, but yeah, I've been thinking about what kind of games I want to continue playing. Definitely video games that aren't going to take as long to complete as Paper Mario. So, and maybe, and possibly even shifting focus from these big AAA, big corporation franchise games, and focus a little more on small indie developed games. There's a big variety of those out there. They don't cost as much, and probably, at least as far as I'm aware, shouldn't take that long to record and complete. But yeah, I definitely want to do that. Been thinking about doing maybe a few other things, maybe tech review and webcomic review things. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in. It is something I'm willing to try, and hopefully that is something you would enjoy as well. And also, I want to get into cosplay. Yeah, looking forward to go to conventions as Glitchy, both as I am right now, wearing just a generic t-shirt and skirt, but also doing cosplay, because I really find a lot of enjoyment in that. Definitely enjoy dressing up putting the costume together and dressing up as someone else. Probably why I also got into drag now that I think about it. But yeah, that's the future of the channel. And also, I do want to get more involved into the local drag scene of the greater Sacramento area. Like, make my own costumes and do my own little routines for nightclubs. But for now, as I said earlier, my 9 to 5 dishwashing job is kind of like taking top priority over that. It's what pays the bills. And right now I'm just biding my time, building up my savings so that I can finally bite the bullet and quit my job and pursue what I'm doing right now and what I want to do in the future while having some kind of a safety net for however long I'm going to be making very little to no income. So again, not gonna lie, this, like, as fun as things have been, it's been a bit of a hard journey for me. Just there are days they're like just cranking out these videos and like not getting a lot of views. There have been days where I just felt like quitting. Not gonna lie. I mean, I knew this was not going to be an overnight success. I know that these things take a while, but it's still a little disheartening to know that despite my best efforts, I'm still like not getting a whole lot of views. But at the very least, like, in addition to YouTube, I still have my Instagram and Twitter, and I do have a small little thing of followers, which I do appreciate. Like, with 2 of them being my roommates, who I do want to have a quick shout out to. I'll be sure to put their names in the description, link in the description, as well as their names somewhere, like, on this video. So my first roommate, Audrey Daggett, she's a digital artist that does drawings. Like, she's really good, has her own characters, and also, I believe, just makes random posts on what her makeup look of the day is, kind of like me. And also my other roommate, Phoenix 4AD. So he does a lot of anime inspired drawings. It's and has his own set of characters that he one day wants to make into a full-on manga or webcomic or whatever format he wants to tell his own stories on. And then they've been real supportive, and actually they're the only two that know me, not only know me in person, but know that I'm doing drag. I'm not fully out to my family about being a drag queen yet, partially because, well, it's like COVID and not being able to meet up, but also part of me just like was hoping to show them this aspect of me when like I'm actually making money off of this and have something to show for it, to like, so that if anyone's like kind of concerned or is like, what about your degree? Like, what about all that money and hours you spent into school? I can just go to them and be like, hey, I know you're concerned, but like, it's making money, this is what's going on, and I like it. That's the whole tea on that. Hopefully within this coming year, I do plan on like leaving my day job and pursuing this full time, and hopefully soon I'll be able to fully share with those I'm closest to, and eventually the world, what I do and who I am. Just let them see a whole new aspect of me. But for now, it's just the roommates that know that have been really supportive of me and helped me. And anyway, I think that's about it for like what I wanted to talk about in this video. Just like a quick spill on on how I'm doing, and and just to answer questions in case any of you were wondering what the hell I'm doing with my life, dressing up as a multicolored raccoon in a wig, and just I just wanted to do something different and special for my 1 year anniversary of being a drag queen, being a YouTuber. Oh, and before I forget, in addition to my roommates, I do have some Instagram followers that I just wanted to give a quick shout out to. They're creator who are from the Sacramento drag scene, like I am, and also a couple other Instagram creators that that are into like clothes and costume making that have been following me for a while, and I just want to show them some love. So thank you to, and again, I will put their links in the description and names somewhere in the video. So first we have Shady, Official, Amy Bipolar Drags, Apple Adams, Arya Gunna, Ben Flicker 76, I'm Mary Annette, Pixie Gift Fashions, On Sale EL, and Club Triangle. So thank y'all for following me on Instagram. Hopefully you consider following my YouTube channel, and as well as giving my Patreon a quick checkout. See if you're interested in help financing me. So I know some of you, while all of you follow me on Instagram, I know some of you follow me on Twitter. I know I haven't been the most vocal on Twitter. I don't really use it as often as I probably should be, but I still appreciate you all for following me on whatever platforms you can find me on. I'm really grateful, and I do hope to one day meet y'all in person, or at least for all the drag entertainers in the Sacramento area. But until then, I'll see you again on the interwebs. Anyone else watching who wants to stay up to date with me and help support me, check out the description below for my Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon links. As per usual, thank y'all for watching. Hopefully this little ramble wasn't boring and had some form of entertainment. And again, let me know how I'm doing in the comments. Let me know what you would actually like to see in the future. And I will get around to posting more of the Paper Mario gameplay as soon as I get all my technical issues sorted out. Don't know when that's going to happen, but hopefully within the next few weeks. Hopefully. But regardless of whatever happens, you can count on seeing me eventually in a new video on YouTube. I will still be active on my Instagram and Twitter. And again, I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves and hope to see y'all next time. Later.